Hi guys, what's going on? And welcome back to an episode of Conqueror's Blade. So, something a little bit different, something just for a little bit of fun today. We are going to be doing the Peasant only challenge. So, I don't know where this came from, just a bit of a crackpot idea that I kind of came up with. So, is what we're going to do, we're going to go into a siege battle, and is all we're going to deploy with are Tenant farmers, village watchmen, a Serfs, and a Woodcutters. So, only the Peasant units. And we're going to see what we can try and do. My goal for this is try and get over 100 kills. And then, ideally a couple of hero kills as well. So, it'll certainly be interesting. Some things like the Woodcutters are not so bad. They're not too bad. Even the Serfs, okay. The village watchmen and the Tenant farmers, goodness, I've played a few battles with these, just levelling them up slightly, and my god, they stink. They really are a truly horrible unit. So yeah, we've got a little bit of, going to have our work cut out on this one. And obviously we're doing these live. We'll play these just as live battles. So yeah, let's hop into a battle and see how we get on in the Peasant only challenge. So we are loading into the siege. I've started off with the village watchmen since I think they're probably the worst of the units, and if we're going to do a bit of ram pushing and stuff like that, might as well just get rid of them first since they're pretty horrible. Since I don't want to use some of my, I can't believe I'm going to call Woodcutters my elite unit, but the better of the bad units that I've got. So we're going to kind of hang on to them. Worryingly, it's quite a high tier looking enemy team, so I don't think there's going to be a lot of easy kills to be had necessarily. So we may have a bit of a hard time with some of these as we actually get into this game. But well, shall see what we can do nonetheless. We'll probably try and get a siege tower or a battering ram moving up from the start if we can. For the cutscene. Like that. Following that, our best bet's probably going to be just to try and have a little bit of cannoning for the start. Not a lot of point just climbing up the walls by myself. I certainly don't want to do it with some village watchmen. That won't be a lot of fun. Ah, just missed. Little too high. Too low. Ah, dear. Look at this. Not doing very well, are we? I'm not exactly proving my artillery prowess here. Too high, I think. Oh no. Yeah. Nearly killed the guy on the cannon, but not quite enough. Might be too high, that might be. Oh! Oh well, we're 11 kills up. We're 10% of the way to our 100 target goal with a cannon. Okay, that wasn't quite the start I had in mind. Oop. Okay. We've taken out at least one, or assisted in taking out one cannon. So it looks like our guys are actually starting to get some progress in pushing in with our little village watchman. As you can imagine, it's hard to imagine we're going to be able to do a great deal with these guys. I mean, 34 bloody village watchmen. I think it's probably somewhat like spawning hero only. They really are pretty horrific. But we shall do what we can. At least things like the Woodcutters and the Serfs, they do have some damage to them. Even if it's sort of kind of rather small at times. But this siege tower is kind of getting close to getting in. So we'll be pushing up there. Got a few people coming up as well, which is good. Kind of be up here to come up with these guys as well. So we're going to get the ram in as well. Can sometimes be kind of an interesting way to get round if you can get the ram in. A little one of those watchers are having a bit of a pop at some of my poor little village watchmen whose bodies are now strewn across the ground. They're coming in quite a lot of enemy range stuff, to be honest. Range. Half the enemy team is ranged units. Isn't going to be tremendous fun. Yeah. What do you do? Goodness. Oh god, it's like a unit of the prefecture guards or something. Ow. On fire. Okay. Well, I'll have a go more of these guys. Oh dear, getting stunned. Okay, let's get to work. Trying to secure a few kills. We've got an enemy hero here. Ah, didn't get. Try and get him pinned down. He's on his iron side, so he's pretty much invincible. Ow, 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 ow. Run away! That was a short-lived... the problem is now is... Nearly rolled off the siege tower. There's so much enemy range stuff that I can't really get away very easily without getting shot. Go and hide at the bottom here. It looks like our village watchman kind of bit the dust somewhat. Didn't really contribute a great deal. Up to a whopping 21 kills. Woohoo. But there's now so much stuff at the siege tower. I think chances of us realistically getting through are slim to none at the moment. Did the ram make it through the gate? Yes, it looks like it. Let me grab... I think we'll go Woodcutters now. We're going to try and have a sneak through that gate. See if we can successfully get through there. Maybe see if we can find any sort of archers at the back of the map or something like that. That we can have a bit of a sneaky poke at. Because most of the team is pushing up this siege tower here, which is principally can be a good idea, but it looks like most of the enemy team is there to oppose them. I think we're probably going to get shot a little bit on the way in here, possibly, as well. Might as well have a horse. Leave my woodcutters alone. Dare kill my elite unit. Ooh, they're about to get trebbed, I think. Okay. Are these guys a unit of? Something I don't really want to deal with is what they're a unit of. I see this. Oh, the spear militia have just routed. Am I going to get attacked from behind? Possibly. Well, might as well go to work on some of these retreating guys. I think we're going to get oodles of kills with my poor little woodcutters, but... Ah, damn bow. So the problem is I'm now just vastly outnumbered hero-wise. I'm fighting a bit of a losing battle here. I'm dead. I'm dead. Ah, didn't go according to plan. There's just loads of them there. And that is one of the problems with that having decent units. Is obviously when you find yourself in those situations. If I was there with, say, like an Imperial Spear Guard, I may have stood a bit more of a decent chance. But even then, we were pretty outnumbered. That was the risk of sneaking around the back, I suppose. Looks like our team is doing a pretty good job, though. They've managed to get up here and secure a bit of headway up here. But they're still barely outnumbered. Go on, we'll pull out the dreaded tenant farmers. We're going through our units at a fair rate of knots here. Oh god, they've got pitchforks. Oh no. Oh god. Where are you going? Kill you.
Follow me.
Are you on Ironside? You're not currently, actually. Go on, let's go for these crossbows. Try and get this guy knocked down. Ow. I'm actually getting some good kills now. Go on, little tenant farmers. Actually getting quite a few kills on these crossbows. Although I'm getting close to dying as well, so... Ow. Get off me. There we go. Bit better. Okay. Oh dear. Oh, it was good. Now it's not so good. A lot of bad people. Oh no, that one got slaughtered. Okay, well. We actually did some decent job killing a fair few domain arbiters there. Which are quite a higher tier unit. Well, leadership-wise, very much more expensive than around the 180, 190 mark, something like that. Looks like the enemy has managed to re-secure the walls up here, though. Which is not so good for us. And we're down to one unit. We have naught but serfs now, which is going to make things a little bit difficult. Looks like they've completely re-secured this point up here. Oh, and some of the people are quitting already. Oh dear, our poor little spear sergeants here are dead because they're going to get attacked in the rear. Which way are we going to try and go? Across this. I don't really want to just get stuck into a massive melee on a siege tower. That really won't pan out very well for us. I shouldn't have thought. We could try and have another look behind, but again, it's going to cause quite a few possible issues. Looks like someone's throwing in some trebs here, so we could conceivably have a look, see if this is very effective. I mean, it never works particularly well on siege towers, so I try not to do it personally, but
Follow me. Get into position.
let's have a look. We'll leave our serfs just down at the bottom this second. Oh, there's a bit of possible way in here. Clear out some of these little pike militia. Okay.
To me.
One little guy left at the back on his own. So we'll get our Serfs. We've got 40 of them. We're good on numbers. Good on numbers. Really. Ah! God! What the hell happened there? What pushed me down? I was on and then I wasn't. That's annoying. I would have got round the back of these. Oh God! You see, now we're just getting vastly outnumbered again. See, I don't want to go toe to toe with a unit like that. Yeah, Treb maybe is a good idea. We'll have a bit of a danger close Treb. Oh, that was a good Treb. Even if I do say so myself. Well, we're in it now. Last unit is to fight for our lives. Or fight for the Serfs' lives anyway. We're actually maybe winning. That was oh, ow. Come back here. Yeah, good old Serfs got the kill. Go on, Serfs for the win. Actually starting to pick up now. Oh, we've actually got... Hey! Serfs, you are heroes. Well done, men. Okay, we're getting close to our 100 kill target. 3 heroes, 80 unit kills. But we only have these Serfs, so we've got to be seriously careful. Got some coverings, and I've used my Treb.
Units, assemble.
So let's have a little bit of a tactical overview. So we've got a few people down here. Most of the team are pushing for the supply point, which is probably the right move. Got to get it at some point, so let's go and assist with that, is what I think. Want to make sure we're not going to get rear charged by some winged hussars or something horrific. We can also stick them on the point and get a little bit of healing as well, probably if needed. Oh wow, surprisingly quite a few units here. Keep this guy down if we can. Nice. Ooh, blimey. Quite a bit of stuff here. Careful, Serfs, careful. Pretty terrible cavalry charge if that was aimed to go down the middle. Can we get in slightly on the side here? Try and pin some of these archers down. Well, I might have got a bit far forwards here. Roll! Roll! Run! Well, I can't be the only one to push. Let me pull back and have a quick heal. Keep adding my Serfs heal every 20 seconds. Try and get them back up to health a little bit. Right, come on. Ah, the enemy. Fresh units. Right, let's take a few of these down with my hero. I'm not quite sure where the rest of the team is. Largely dead, I guess. We've really not got a lot of choice. I mean, we've got to try and at least protect our archers, even if it costs us our lives, I guess. Ah, there's going to be halberdiers there. Ah, God, yeah. I think that's the end of our Serfs, unfortunately. We're going to be down to hero only, I think, after this one. They are fighting on valiantly, but I mean, look at the amount of enemies. I just don't quite get where our team's gone. Everyone's just died. Myself included. So that's a bit of a shame. We had a bit of a good push at the start, but it's starting to look not so good for us now, isn't it? Particularly as I'm now out of units, so I can't really contribute a lot but being a hero. So this could make things a little bit difficult for us. Someone's sneaking around the back there. I'm going to have a little bit of a sneaky go, maybe trying to cap. If he's going to come across anyone he has, unfortunately. That spells the end of his little campaign. Starting to get some people spawning back in now, but you can get a little bit of pre-cap, but not a lot, is he? Because there's all the enemy units turning up. We've got a real defense force going on down here, down the supply point, which is a pain. Which is what's making things so difficult for us to get onto the point. And the problem is we're probably now going to lose guys, you know, trying to force through here because these will end up getting killed. Okay, so we only have our hero. Let's go. Oh dear, right. Are we making a push in any direction, or are we all just milling around in the middle? Milling around in the middle seems to be the today's name of the game. You would think pushing on the final flag would have sort of helped alleviate the stress on the supply point somewhat, but it doesn't seem to have done, and just no one wants to push there. I mean, I can't do it with a hero by myself. What else can we do but push on the final point, I guess? But there's so much stuff there, I think we're going to have a very hard time making any sort of realistic progress. Hey, 102. Well, there's 100 kills. Muskets. I'll chase these down. I wonder if she... Oh, she's got away. She's got on a horse. The one weakness of the poleaxe ultimate. The amount of fire that's coming in. Look, we're just getting driven back. All our units are dead again. Just doesn't look good, does it? Just does not look good. Looks like we're finally capturing that supply point. It doesn't really help me though, because I've got no more units to bring in. All my poor peasants are all dead. We have 1 minute 40. And look at that lot. Just not even really close, are we? Oh god, enemy cavalry charge. I'll try and deal with some of these, but feels somewhat like a forlorn hope. Getting blown back. Too many range. Just all stood up on the wall there for us to realistically get through. Unless these guys push really hard now in 59 seconds, I don't see it happening somehow. I think this is almost certainly going to be a loss for us. I might as well push, even if it is almost certain death. To just get instant knocked down, they even lost their charge because of that. We'll just go for an aimless ultimate, and there goes the rest of my life. Yeah, not really a lot we can do in that. I think that really spells an unfortunate end to that. We did give it a fairly good go. We managed to get over 100 kills. Got our 3 unit kills. Pretty disappointing to not end in a victory though. A little bit more of a push by the team now, but it's too little too late for us to really make any difference. Sure, they're pushing in now, but the enemy are running low on units. They didn't have very many units. They had a lot of just elite units. So many people with them. So we'll give it another 5 minutes, and we'll probably be able to win. You can see, look, there's really progress starting to be able to be made now. But unfortunately, it took the team too long to get to this point, so it's an unfortunate defeat. But still, we gave it a good go. We didn't do too badly. Oh, look, our tenant farmers got promoted. Who did best? Actually, the tenant farmers. They were the ones who went to work with the domain arbalists. Serfs did no unit kills but 1 hero kill. Nice. So we managed to score rank 2nd. So there's something to be said that do you need Reapers to win in this game? Well, not necessarily. Not if you've got a few good old presents. Anyway, hopefully that was vaguely enjoyable. I don't quite know why that was done as a video idea. It just seemed fun to do a peasant-only challenge. If it was, do let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you want more of these random challenge videos? If you do, yeah, let me know in the comments. Of course, subscribe to the channel for a load more Conqueror's Blade content, and I shall see you guys all on the next video.